Hi everyone, this is Yui and this is Celestan. It's been a while since we did the video together, but now he's been creating this piece with PETROUCHKA music and I'm part of it. So I want to introduce the process and then like what his idea was and stuff. So could you share us about how you got the inspiration to create this piece?
So me, I always loved the music of Stravinsky, and I think it's a very strong composer. He did a lot of beautiful music like Sac du Printemps, and then Ride of
that's
in English, yes, sorry. And then Firebird, and then one that I love is Petrouchka. It's a very old music. It was one of his first creation, and then it was created in 1911.
Very long.
Yeah, very long time. So it's old music, and but it's still with subject of now. We all had the same problem years ago and now, but it's just that now it's more modern. So I kind of wanted to still use the same problem that we had before, but in a modern way. So I'm reusing the music of Petrouchka to do a completely new version of it with my style of dance. And I'm very excited for that because we're touching subject like manipulation, toxicity between people, what is security to or forget itself, because sometimes I feel we can with some people we are in danger, but these people that make us in danger are the only security that we have.
Addiction.
Addiction, exactly, or just not good for you, or I think a lot of people have been in this situation. So we're going in this kind of toxic comfort. And yes, there's a bit of my personal life into this that I put. There's a bit of personal life that I put in other people too. So it's a mix of story that I have here, and then I'm trying to put this in this very little pattern right now that we create together, which I wish I could even go more, because I wish to do the full ballet. So let's say then it's a little start, and then I hope one day I will do the full ballet with Yui, of course.
I will be the ballet mistress probably.
Ballet mistress and dancer, so she's gonna work a lot.
We're gonna try.
Yeah. In my imagination of the story of Petrouchka, they were using dolls, but for me I'm using human, and it's stories. Any doll that I'm having is gonna be their story, and then they're gonna
a human being having some life problem or issues,
toxic relationship, or toxic even with yourself, because sometimes it's it could be someone who's toxic to you, but it could be you toxic to yourself, and then just keep going on the same pattern, which is not the best, and then it's a hard subject to touch, because
very delicate for sure, but we all have it, so it's very, I find it's very special that especially nowadays ballet or a contemporary dance, we could have text, but still it's kind of unique, especially if it's a complex feeling. It's nice to be able to show without the words as well. I think it's a very special part of it too, so yeah.
No, exactly, and I feel with dancing too, because I think I'm just guiding the people of what is the energy of where I'm getting you. After that, it's all of the public.
How they take it.
I did take it,
open.
So it could be very stressful for some people. It could people think maybe gonna hate it,
which is okay.
Yeah. So I hope people are not gonna be it's all for my pace, but for sure I know that it's not gonna please everyone, because it's still a hard subject, I feel.
It is, yeah.
And then this is the funny thing too. It's I'm a very a happy person in life, and then I love to do happy things and stuff like that. But
very positive, yes.
Yeah, I try to be positive because I need to be positive, but I need to be positive. I need to be positive.
Anyway, yes, yeah.
And then, like, this thing, like, it make me realize even more than I have, like, a darker side inside of me, and even in myself, some toxicity. So
everyone has. Either we ignore it or we don't realize it. We all have, like, different texture of feelings, and it can be positive and negative, but is it only positive or negative because you are going through life of yours anyway? So in a way, either positive or negative, it's good to be able to realize those feelings or emotions.
I mean, it's very tropical in a way when I do this creation in particular. I mean, this one for sure, it's something because that make me think even more of like the stuff that I did, that I thought it was right, but maybe that was not. And then we literally learn from it, you know. And this is a bit of like my story and the story of like people around me, and then of course some imagination.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
How was the process? And we did have very short period of time to put it together with the other person.
Yeah.
So how did it feel like? How was the process?
So yeah, that was a hard process because like during the time then I start to like creating, like we had like already a lot of work, and then like at this time too Yui was doing
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty, exactly. So she was like a lot on point, and like, and I did not want to like come to her and be like, oh, let's, because it was something completely the opposite, like Sleeping Beauty thing, and my work it's grounded. Yeah. So it's the two opposite. It's so hard to like focus on two like opposite things. So I started to like build the idea in my head, and then every day the story was changing me in my head. So the movement was changing too. So like I just decided to like take video of myself improvising on the music, and then after I was just like taking some and then try to put it with, and every day I was listening, and sometimes it was making me crazy because this is like
the music is so intense.
So like I was at some point like, okay, like I need to take a break too. But after that, like we arrived, and then I every day like I was like telling her like what is the thought, like what is the feeling, and then we work on some like other stuff. I think you know it was like hard at the beginning. I feel.
Oh yeah.
Like because you know like for me like what is the hardest one is the start. Like because it's with the start that you know like where you go. So for me I was kind of like, oh okay, like let's start that, and then after that I was like, okay, fuck, all of my idea was not working. So I was like, okay, now I have to like redo it. So in a way you were literally helping me like making like what is good, what is not good, what is possible, what is not possible, and at the end it went even better than what it is in my mind. So yeah, I mean when you have a beautiful dancer like you know, like you can do everything. So
no, but as a dancer, like to be part of the process in this piece, I feel like I actually physically joined like putting everything together. It was like literally we had probably 4 days, maybe 2 hours every day, and we finished the base, and I felt like it was very smooth because you have solid idea of the movements and steps together too, but then also flexible and open to change to other completely other stuff as well. Yeah. But also the thing is because you are listening to the music so many times that like Stravinsky's piece is like really impossible to count for everything. But your head and your body already remembered it, so like it was easier to connect stuff. That's how I felt as a dancer following a choreographer. It was very interesting, very smooth.
But she was helping me a lot with the counting actually.
We helped each other.
Because me, I was just like dancing on the music, but I was like, I don't know how to count that. And she was like, look. I was like, after she was like, it's okay, I know, if you know, I know. And I'm like, no, but I want to learn how to count on the music. And then after she explained me, but
it's hard.
Like, it's a hard one, yeah. Wish we have more time to even like do more, but even like with other people and stuff like that. So that I think it will be the next step at some point.
That's the next step, yeah. Goal, I guess.
Yeah.
First of all, we are performing in a few days. So,
Yeah, that's true actually. Which
Oh, you forgot that. Things gonna work out somehow.
yeah, and it is gonna look good anyway. Like, with our experience, like, I think we can do anything. So.
Yeah.
Yep, we are like strong.
Strong, great. Okay, so I wanted to introduce he's making Petrushka Padu for upcoming maybe next go Petrushka suite
Yeah.
for some time, yeah.